Hi, I'm Boogeyman. I'm back. This time we're going to enjoy the wind, water, sunshine, and soft, glorious sand of Maui. Come join us as we go for a walk on the beach.
I'm your boogeyman, that's what I am. I'm here to do whatever I can. Be it early morning, late afternoon, or at midnight. It's never too soon to wanna please you, to wanna keep you, to wanna do it all for you. I wanna be your rubber ball. I wanna be the one you love most of all. Oh yeah.
Some of you might think having someone walk on you is really kinky. Well, I agree. It can be. But at my age, I mostly enjoy it to loosen muscles, free myself from stiffness, and feel invigorated all over. In previous videos, we showed only a portion of our body walk routine. Today, we're going to walk you through the entire process, step by step, pun intended. Ready? Let's go! Unlike previous videos, my walker will go barefoot today. I still prefer boots, but sand in your shoes is not a pleasant feeling. I start by laying on my back, face up. I turn my toes outwards so my walker can begin with her heels on my heels. Now she advances to my calf area, but I'll encourage her to concentrate more on the calf muscle and less on the shin. Next, she moves to the thigh. This area for me needs a little attention. I'll ask her to rock up and back, side to side. Establish verbal cues like rock up or bounce to let her know what you prefer. But remember, you're at her mercy. Don't expect her to jump to it when you ask, although I wouldn't mind that either. This is where the fun begins. Your walker can step to the left and right sides of your private parts without any contact. The excitement mounts to see what mood my walker is in today. Hope she's not mad at me. Her weight is really on my hip bones, but from the front. If you suffer from lower back pain like I do, her standing in this area should feel pretty good. If you're daring, ask her to stomp a few times, 1 foot at a time, and hope her aim is good. Next challenge is the stomach. It's real important to continue breathing. Her challenge is to ride the roller coaster without falling off. You may need a hand signal to move on if you should happen to run out of air. Now we've reached an exciting spot. Turn your head to one side, and if you think you can handle it, let your walker stand on the side of your face. This may feel a bit weird at first for her, but eventually she'll like it. She's likely going to remember the last time you argued with her and insisted you were right. Big mistake. I'm going to show you some Thai moves next. I usually do them before turning over. Have your walker stand on your right hand with her left foot. Her right foot, as well as most of her body weight, can then be used to lunge your butt cheek to the left. This twists your torso at your waist. Let her do that a few times until it hurts. Then have her do it one more time with gusto for good measure. Now twist to the other direction with her right foot on your left hand. Again, her weight pushes your butt the opposite direction, twisting you until it hurts. Go ahead. Tell her to break you in half. Luckily, that's impossible, I think. Now lay on your left side. Have your walker step up from standing behind you onto your hip. From there, ask her to move slowly sideways up your side until she's standing with all her weight on your shoulder. Your right arm can be placed in a 90-degree angle with your right hand laying flat on the ground. This should give her the stability to stand on your arm mid-air, maybe even bounce or stomp. Depending on how strong your arm is, ask her to move all the way out to your elbow. Be careful not to move your arm or she'll come tumbling down. After she returns to your shoulders, I typically ask her to stand on the side of my neck. Your side neck muscles are quite strong, or at least they should be. After this move is finished, turn to the other side and repeat. As I get up to turn over after laying on the cool Hawaiian sand, I look more like a cinnamon roll than a beach bum. Now laying stomach down, my walker returns to my heels, her heels to mine. She'll stand there a little, which feels almost as good as a relaxing foot massage. Then onto the back sides of my calves and thighs. So spend a little time there too to help improve leg circulation. Yep, we've got this down to a science. Now for my absolute favorite, my butt and lower back. You'll see her get a little aggressive on me from here up. It might be because she knows how much I ache in this area, or that she's just getting hungry and it's late. My shoulders, arms, and neck are next. She knows she can't hurt me in this area, but you can't blame a girl for trying. Okay, here's the part you may or may not want to try. Doing this really strengthens the neck. I'll often ask her to stand with both feet close together, with all her weight on my head. It looks hard, and it actually is. My head, that is. For the walker, it's purely a power move. For me, it's exfoliating. Doing this really strengthens the neck. I can't explain why I enjoy this, but I do. Only for about 10 to 15 seconds, though. Watch what she does to my hands. At least she left her stilettos in the car. Next up, your shoulders. We're getting close to the end, but I've asked my walker to spend a little more time on my feet. With constant nerve pain and tendinitis on my heels, The feel of her heel in that spot is excruciatingly wonderful. last high move for the day stretches the nerves up the back of the legs. She'll back up and sit on my folded legs and bounce on them until my feet touch my butt from behind. This final stretching helps me get back on my feet.
Now for a quick dip in the warm waters of the Pacific. Until next time, this is Boogeyman saying mahalo.